Alright, so for this trick, I can hand the deck over to the spectator, and they can give it a shuffle. After they're done giving the deck a shuffle, I would have them touch any card they would like. Let's say this card. So now I explain to them that they could have touched any card that they would like. So in this case, they touched the 6 of clubs. Now I would explain that every card in the deck has a special ability. Now in this case, the 6 of clubs ability is that he can disguise himself as other cards. So let me show you what I mean by this. So we're going to take the 6, and we will leave him in my pocket, just like this. And you can actually feel that there's nothing in my pocket either. So we'll put the card right there, the 6. Now, he can disguise himself as other cards. So if we take, for example, the Ace of Diamonds, all I have to do is give the Ace of Diamonds a rub, and you'll see he turns into the 6 of clubs. Okay, that's not bad. That's one card. How about another card? We'll take the 9 of clubs. If we give the 9 of clubs a little rub, you'll see the 6 of clubs comes back. And finally, we will try with one more card. So in this case, we have the 7 of clubs. I'll give the 7 of clubs a little rub. And you'll see the 6 of clubs is right there. So now we had the Ace of Diamonds, the 9 of clubs, and the 7 of clubs. But remember, I put one card in my pocket at the beginning. So if I reach into my pocket, I'll pull out one card, and one card only is the 6 of clubs. That is the trick. If you would like to learn how this is done, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so let's break down this trick. This is sort of an intermediate trick because of the sleights used. But I'll teach you a few ways at the end you can go about doing this if you don't want to do it how I did it. So I use a totally normal deck, and you don't even need 52 cards, so that's the great thing. So the deck can be shuffled. I would recommend taking out all duplicate cards too. So after the deck is done being shuffled, if you want to perform it how I did it, here's what you're going to do. You're going to have a card touched. Now, you don't want to see this card, and you don't want the spectator to see this card. So when they touch it, you're going to spin it out. And you're going to be doing this little motion. And essentially what you're going to be doing is a double lift. So I will link a double lift video down below. But any double lift. So when I bring this card forward and this hand back, all I'm doing is pushing off and pulling back and catching a break. If you want to, you can do a pinky count. So now you're going to be forcing this card, but the spectator thinks this card is going to be the selection. So you say any card, and I have my break. So you're going to put the card on top, and you're going to turn it over. In this case, the 4 of diamonds. And you're going to basically say anything you want, but the pattern I go with is that there's cards in the deck with certain abilities, and in this case, the 4 of diamonds, or whatever card you have, you can use that card. This ability is that the 4 can disguise himself as different cards, so you know you're holding a double here. So you're going to turn over this 4, what they think is the 4. It's actually going to be the 5 now. You're going to place what they think is the 4 in your pocket. I'm going to place it underneath the box. Pretend that's my pocket. So now you know the 4's on top. So basically the whole thing of this trick is you're going to do a double lift and then a Erdnase color change. I'm not going to teach those because then this video will be really long. So make sure you check out the videos down below. But essentially, you're going to do a double lift and show the 8 of diamonds. And then you're going to come over and do the Erdnase color change. And now you have the 4 of diamonds. While they're looking at the 4, I do my pinky count. Or pinky count. And I get my break. So I can turn over this 4 and I can put it down. It's not the 4. So then I do another double lift. I show the 6 of clubs. And the 4 of diamonds is there. And lastly, I show the 2 of spades. I do my ace and I get the 4. So I do this 3 times. Now you can really do this a many number of times as you want. But I think 3 times is good right there. So now you can explain the whole trick. Deck was shuffled, you selected any card, and the 4 kept changing. And actually not the 4, but these other cards actually kept changing to your selection. So now you can have the spectator turn over these cards. And here's what you're going to do. While the spectator's turning these over, you're going to use your thumb, push up the card about an inch or so, come over with your hand, and when you push down on the card, you're going to release or lift up with these fingers. And you'll notice it'll pop up into your hand, okay? So I push it up, but I push this up when my hand is covering it, because you don't want to do this in the open, because then they're going to see that. So I come over and then I do it. So now I have the palm card. So after they turn these over, you can say, remember though, I place 1 card in my pocket at the beginning. You're going to reach into your pocket and drop this card. And now you know you have their card on top and a indifferent card. So you're going to go in your pocket here and adjust your grip to hold the card. Pull it out and you can show 1 card and 1 card only is the 4 of diamonds. Now you do have a different card in here. So you can either put the deck in your pocket. So if this is face down, you can put these in face down on top or in front of it. So when you take out the deck later, that card is hidden. Or you can just palm the card out. But either way, that is how you do the trick. I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do this. And then that will be the video. So you can start off by just doing a double lift if you would like. You don't have to do that 1 card exchange, but you have to have their card second. So let's say the Jack of Spades. We'll place it in my pocket. And let's say we cut the deck. These are all false cuts. So we have the Queen of Clubs, double lift, ace color change. You can set this down. We have the 9 of Diamonds into the Jack of Spades. And finally, we have the King of Clubs. Not my best color change. And then you're going to explain the whole trick. And while you're explaining the trick, have them turn the cards over. Because they're going to be listening to you. And then they're also going to be focused on this. So this is the perfect time to lift up this card. Put it into your palm. And then reach in your pocket and pull it out. Here's one more way you can do this. You can actually control someone's selection. Okay? And have this like an ambitious card, maybe. So let's say we have a card selected. The 8 of Diamonds. Anyway, you want to get to the second position, go ahead. Now, once it's in the second position, you can snap your fingers and you can show their card comes to the top. And then you can go on with the trick. So that was the trick for today. Let me know how you guys like that. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see on the channel, too. That's it, and I will see you guys next time for a new video. Bye.